Want. That's right, want. Need. Need. Want. Need. Are they the same? Are they different? Want, it means desire. It means wish. For example, in my own personal life, I could say, hey, I want $1 million. Or I want the ATW family to grow. Need. I need to eat. I need to sleep. And in order to maintain my weight, I need to exercise. So need means essential, something that I can't do without. So want, need, are they the same or different? I think they're different. Now, how does that relate to you with respect to achieving your English goals and taking your English to the next level? Do you want certain things in English? Do you need certain things in English? Let's talk about that. What do you want in English? What do you need in English? Let's figure out which one I'll talk about first. Which one should I do? What do you want as an English learner or to take your English to the next level? Well, you know, after speaking with a lot of individuals, I've heard many, but I want to sum up what I think are the top 3 requests I hear that people want. Teacher, I want to be fluent. That's a desire, that's a wish. And that is possible as long as you recognize and realize that fluency is a lifelong process. And fluency is more than 30 days. If you want to be fluent, that means that you need to put in the work. You need to take responsibility. So yes, you can want to be fluent, but wanting or wishing to be fluent is like, that's a dream. Dreams are real. But if you don't put the work in, it's just that. It's a want, it's a wish. So, if you want to be fluent, you need to do the work. Another want that I heard people say, I want to sound like you. I want to sound like you. I want your accent. That's a want. That's a wish. That's a desire. First of all, I would say it like this. If you want to sound more like a native and have native speaking accent, most of y'all know my opinion about it, but I need to be real. You're programmed and bamboozled to think like you have to sound like a native. But if you want that, I recommend that if you want to sound like a native, then what I'd say is that, hey, you have to figure out what accent you want. And reality check. It takes years and years and years to sound like a native, or even reality is you could be near native, like there's nothing the matter with that. But if you want to do like that, it takes years and years. What I recommend that you do is that you sound yourself. You need to sound yourself. If you want an accent, what you need to do is copy, mimic. If you want to sound like me, you need to watch how my mouth moves and my body language and how I express myself. That is a wish or desire. You don't need to do that. What you need to do is you need to make your English your own. But I have to recognize and realize that some of you want to sound like a native. And what's other wants that I've heard people say? I want to learn English quickly. I want to learn English quickly. Can I ask you a question? Your native language, whatever it is, did you learn it quickly? Most people will say no. Well, sorry to burst your bubble. If you want to learn English quickly, it's really not going to happen. At least in my experience, and I speak another language other than English. You might learn quick expressions or phrases, but if you want and you need to be fluent, you are not going to learn English quickly. You might want that, but it's unrealistic. What you need to do instead of learning English quickly is you need to focus on your clarity, your pronunciation, your motivation, and your confidence. So, I respect what you want, but I like to focus on what you need to take your English to the next level. If you're looking to take your English to the next level and make improvements, I have a couple needs for you. Need number one, you need to practice. That's right, it sounds boring, but you need to practice. And when you practice, you want to practice all 4 language skills: speaking, listening, reading, and writing. Remember, practice makes progress, and practice makes better. Need number 2, you need to be not afraid to make mistakes. Making mistakes is part of the learning process. If you think about it this way, when you were learning your native language, you made mistakes. You don't remember making mistakes. English is no different. So you need to be not afraid of making mistakes. Need number 3. You need to take responsibility and accountability for you to establish realistic goals with respect to your learning. Accountability, responsibility. That means that at the end of the day, you might have people that are there to support you, but you are accountable. You are responsible for your English goals. Even when you get tired or frustrated, take responsibility. And what's the last need, do I think? You need to focus on your pronunciation, which is overall part of fluency. That's right, pronunciation, how you pronounce and say words. You need to do that. Want, desire, wish, need, essential, mandatory, requirements. So there is a difference, and here's my last suggestion for you. If it applies, it applies. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Some of y'all really need to figure out what you need to take your English to the next level and what you want. What I like to do is focus on your needs. Your wants are important, and I respect that. Needing to be confident, needing to be understood, needing to be clear is much more important, in my opinion, than wanting to fix your accent. And I understand that for some of you, you might need to do it because you live somewhere where people might not respect how you sound. But at the end of the day, you need to fix your pronunciation first. And then after you do that, want or aspire to have a particular accent. Remember, want, as it relates to English, is desire or wish. And since English is a global international language, you need to be confident in it. So those are just my thoughts. Need, want. The essentials of what you need to do to take your English to the next level. This is Teacher Will. This is a place where you and I, hopefully, we learn together. Welcome to the ATW family. Click on that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so that when I drop a video, you are made aware of it. And remember, motivation, inspiration through English. And that motivation, inspiration, it starts with you.